There we are. Well, John froze up at the moment. There you go. Now I see.
Going on?
Hey, you froze up for a second.
What is going on?
Oh, nothing, buddy. Just enjoying this cooler weather. I know that. Feels good out there.
Me and you both, bud.
I was gonna go hunting before the show, and there's $7 out there, $5 or $6 out there under my stand right now. I was like, well,
Damn.
maybe they'll come for you. Jamie Hall, Jody Walker, appreciate y'all tuning in. I seen old Rosie was putting out some brush the other day. There he is right there. Did you see that?
I did. He's got him a pontoon boat rigged up, put out brush now. Man. Rosie does.
There's old B Wise. He's probably dragging from fishing all day.
They're right there at the cut line. Him and Big Ray are. So they have a good day tomorrow, and some of the ones ahead of them to falter a little bit, but they're right there where they need to be to make the cut.
Okay. We're talking about
Midwest.
Go ahead, John.
Midwest Crappie Alliance up there on Pickwick. Byron Wise and Ray Morris are fishing it, and they're right there at the cut line. They should be able to pull it together tomorrow and make it to the top 25. Tony Waters. Hey, Tony, I've got to put this up right here, Shane.
Go ahead, bro. Click on.
Well, if I can get to it, I will. I saw you were at UFollow. Oh, I thought he saw me. I was like, somebody said something about me having too many clothes on to be fishing at UFollow last Friday, but it was cool and the wind was blowing, so I'll always overdress to take my stuff off. I thought you saw me there. I misread.
Yeah, I remember you posted a picture. I
never made it that far south, Tony. We stayed up above the causeway. Yeah, it was cool that morning. I know the guy that was with me wish he would have had some cool weather gear when we were going out because he froze his butt.
I mean, you don't realize, man, I hunted the other morning before work a couple hours, and it was 44 degrees, John. You're not used to it, man. I'm not,
Well, it's cold on the water. I mean, and you get
really
some wind.
A lot colder on that water.
we had some wind blowing too, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
On Roger's story said hard-headed Raj here.
Uh-oh, what's he done? What? Yeah, he is hard-headed. Ain't no damn doubt about that.
That's on his last show. That's why he tuned in. My buddy Tommy Randolph, Daryl from Texas. Hey, Paul Foster, man, I appreciate all y'all getting on here, man. We'll get this show started, man. The water's cooling down. John, what did you tell me the water temperature was this morning when I spoke with you?
70 degrees when I saw it.
It'll be on the 60
this morning. I saw Rob out there on the lake this somebody just texted me and said, "What night are y'all doing the podcast?" During the podcast.
The good news is this thing's recorded on the CrappieKast page, guys. So and it's on YouTube too. So a lot of you wouldn't believe, like I said, we may have 60 folks if we're lucky, during the show that's live, but there's, several thousand people see it later on and watch it. So if you're lucky, if you're blessed enough to be able to catch it early, heck, throw some questions at us. And if not, we appreciate the views after, and I know our sponsors do. So there you go. Jody asked a good question.
Okay. You certainly, all right. I kind of understand what you're saying, Jody. Like if your boat is sitting still and you're trying to look at side image and you're not gonna get a good picture, it's going to blur it out. But if you can start moving 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, going to your next spot, you will get some side imaging shots where you can actually pick up fish. But if your boat's sitting at zeros, you're not going to see much on side imaging, or you're not going to be able to distinguish what it is. Side imaging works because you got to think with side imaging, your screen is scrolling the whole time. and that's how it works. Because that's why you set the scroll speed on your graph. You could probably, if you wanted to, I wouldn't recommend this because I'd never remember to go back in and change it when I went back to my console. You could go in and turn your scroll speed way down, and it probably would work better while you're, fishing with it. But as far as I'm concerned, I would just use it while I was moving.
Yeah, it's so distorted, John. It stretches everything out or something. I remember,
It does. It distorts it very badly. But you can turn your scroll speed way down. Like I keep my scroll speed on 5. I'm sure you could turn it down to like 1, and it probably help with some of that. But it's never going to be a great picture.
Didn't you say, tell me, John, it's about 4.5 mile an hour is the perfect speed, or 4? Get the best return. What did you tell me? I remember you went into that one time.
Okay, yeah, I did. So the slowest my last boat would run was like 3.6. That's just in gear at idle, and I had mine set on 5. So if you're at 3.6 to 4, somewhere in there, put your scroll speed at 5, and you typically will get the best picture.
I can share those.
That's where they. Now this is all with a Humminbird. Fortunately, for Garmin users, they've got their scroll where you can put on auto, and it will adjust to your speed, and it gives a great picture.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I think I'll save those settings.
Yeah, you shared them this week, I think.
I shared this week. I did. There you go. Let me take a screenshot of this, guys, and I'll post it on here while we're sitting here. And I'll add it to here. Let's see.
Thank you. Tony said was talking about how cold it was.
I was talking about you follow. Scott Dees is tuned in here. I mean, I can't. He's in the country, I guess. I hadn't spoken to him in a while. Bill Lolly.
Tony, the whole reason I brought that up, somebody made a smart comment about me having all the clothing I had on last Friday when I was fishing. I did a little video. I think Shane had somebody call him. It just blacked him out.
No, I'm actually picture here.
Oh, okay. So no, Tony, I did a little video. The first fish I dropped on was a big one, and I did a little video, and I had it on my hoodie and my bibs, and I actually had taken my jacket off because I had it on going out, and somebody made a smart comment about.
So you dressed. I seen it, but
yeah, you said it must be colder down there from where I'm at, and I was like,
well, the wind down there. I didn't realize he was at Eufaula. I didn't realize he was at Eufaula.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I thought she was at. For some reason, I don't know. I thought she was at
where
or something. But I remember you said you was going to the east. That makes sense. But here's that picture, guys. I'll share it again right there. That's what John sent me. If y'all can see it.
Now, I mean, obviously, I tweaked that with the bottom. If you're on a more rocky bottom, you have to mess with those numbers. I don't even know what I'm running right now, but that was that during that time. That's what I was running, and that will work. Absolutely work.
It gives some good pictures. That's a good baseline, guys. Let's see the sensitivity's on 14, the contrast on 7. SI range, I think it's 85 or some chart speed's 5. And
that one of those big things down there at the bottom is make sure you have that side image and dynamic contrast on.
Right.
And another thing is go in there to your transducer and make sure you've got it on the higher megahertz. You'll get a better picture. I think it's like 1250. The megahertz is like 1250, 1200, something like that. I can't remember the exact number.
I think that's right. Let's see. Let me get that off here and get it out of our face. But I wanted to share that while we're sitting here.
Rain in northern Arkansas.
It's going to rain.
Josh.
How much?
Do what now?
It's going to rain here Sunday, I guess. A little bit, they said.
Yeah, we're planting food plots this weekend.
I appreciate you tuning in from Arkansas, Josh. You up there in some good fishing, buddy. I'm sure it's cooling off up there. We hadn't had much rain down south, buddy. I mean,
what do you fishing? What lakes do you fish in Arkansas?
I don't know. They ain't no telling. He's in the middle of it up there. It's great fishing up there. There's old Ray. John wants to know if you're drinking out. John,
They
are you
have a lot
drinking
of
out?
options.
Ray wants to know if you're drinking out of the fountain of youth.
Out of I don't know what the hell that means from him, but
There ain't no telling. He might be drinking out of the fountain. If him and B. Wise, they probably
him and
doing
Byron.
it.
Yeah,
I guarantee
him
that.
and Byron, there's no telling what they're doing.
He said Bull Shoals is where Josh said he fishes. Okay.
Okay.
I know some people like to bath.
I haven't been there.
Me neither. Clinton wants to know, what does that relay to Garmin SI do? Do you know? The relay to Garmin SI do? I don't know what relay's talking about.
I don't know. Clinton, you have to. I know, Clinton. We know you're an IT guy. You're gonna have to talk in normal people's language.
Yeah. Get specific there, Clinton. Those old Tim Maddox tuning in. Appreciate Tim. I'll make sure I didn't miss nobody. We got a bunch of people tuned in. I appreciate everybody. Oh, Lord. I don't know what he just typed.
I think it says roll tide.
Oh, how does the setting relate to Garmin? I guess that's what he's trying to say.
Oh, okay. So honestly, the new Garmin stuff, just break it out of the box and then change your scroll speed to auto. And I've had really good luck just doing that.
Yeah,
I see what he's trying to say now.
Yeah, okay, I got it. That makes sense. Anybody with the new Garmin.
The Garmin settings I've been messing with. Take it out of the box, and now I will change the color palette to the amber because that's what I'm comfortable with. But you want to, and that's another thing with the Garmin. You need to make sure that you've got the. So I've set up some before, and people will buy them and have two units hooked together, and one will be the 54, one will be the 56. And if you don't watch it, you got to make sure you go in there and manually select which transducer you want to use. So that's a thing you might have to do. But the biggest thing is just putting that scroll speed to auto, and that's the way the screen scrolls.
Okay, I got you.
I think Clinton's got all. I mean, he's got all Garmin now. If I'm not bad at mistake,
I think on his new boat. I think so. I think he does, but there's so many.
Hey, Shane, I had some good friends of mine give me these hats. These are the most comfortable hats. I got them from the Beau Rivage. So I've got a one that I go fishing in. You can tell this is the fishing one. Then I got a going out hat. They gave me two. But they're so comfortable.
You got one you cheese up, and then you just got one you go out with.
Yeah. I hope they get me a couple more because I'm telling you, this is the most comfortable visor. I've tried to look them up.
I wore
how to buy some outside.
In the dang top
but
of
it's
my
a
head,
company. It's a company that specializes in making hats for business and stuff. I've already looked it up. Okay. They are the most comfortable visors I've ever worn.
A lot of people like visors. Carlos Curry, I appreciate him tuning in.
You'd be looking like a thermometer if you wore.
I know. I wore one one time, and I got my head torched.
Heck yeah! Hey, if you got a big head like me, you got to wear a visor. Especially
John's got thick enough hair. Hey, he don't get.
Yeah, well, what happens though? I got this big head, and I got this hair, all this hair.
Yeah,
and it gets slick, and it's just a regular hat just goes. Whoo.
That's over there like.
Yeah.
It rides high on him like this.
That's right.
Yeah. You like them old men? You know how I used to set them up like that right there?
Oh yeah. Like I'm about to go dog hunting for the first time back in the 80s.
My granddad, my granddad had his hat on the last notch, John. The last notch. And he didn't have any hair. I'm talking about the last. He didn't have any hair. He had it. I remember putting his hat on. It just hit me all the way to my ears.
Hey, so I see some folks talking about the tournament.
Yeah.
I'll go into a little bit what I've seen.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
I know a lot of people.
We've got a lot of great friends of the show that are doing well, which is awesome. Oh, shit. As soon as I get ready to find it, I can't find it, but I will find it. Just keep talking, Shane, and I'll figure it out. But we've got a lot of our friends are right there at the top, within the cut range. So
yeah, they're fishing at Pickwick Lake in North Alabama, guys, on Tennessee River. Midwest Crappie Classic, is that the name of it? Crappie Classic.
Gosh, you had to botch it. Midwest Crappie Alliance.
Crappie Alliance. Okay, yeah, they
Yeah. It's almost like Crappie Alliance.
Yeah, that's right. It's a pretty good tournament, man. Like I said, there's a lot of people in it. Like there was a good bit of people in it. I know Eric's fishing, Shiloh, Tim, B-Wise.
Like 110 boats somewhere in there.
Ray.
Okay, here we go.
Go ahead.
So our which I'm friends with several people that are in the top. Patrick Stone, that'd be the northern Patrick Stone. You got a Mississippi Patrick Stone, but anyway, got him sitting in fourth place. Eric Cagle is sitting in sixth.
Okay.
Ryan Dooley, who's been on the show with us, Eric and Dooley have been on the show with us before, and Patrick Stone's been on the show with us before too.
Yeah, that's Shiloh's buddy from Illinois.
Yeah, that's right. And Ryan Dooley sitting in eighth. Shiloh and Tim are sitting in ninth. So they're sitting poised to have a day similar to the day they had today and make the cut. That's the biggest thing about this tournament is you fish 2 days, you make the cut to 25, and then the third day they wipe the slate clean, and everybody goes out, and fishes against each other. Got old Dalton Thomas sitting there in 18th. He fishes over around Grenada a good bit. Who else we got in here? We can go back to the next page. Shane.
Jeremy Madley's fishing. I seen him.
Yeah, Dustin Shields. He's right there. Yep. He's been on here commenting before. Kevin and Jessica sitting in 24th, just inside the cut line. Zeke Reynolds.
Yeah,
good dude. Friends with Shiloh and I. He's sitting right there at the bubble. He's at 25th. And then Byron Wise and Ray Marshall sitting in 32nd right now. They need to have a better day. I talked to them. They had a pretty good day. They just lost a couple of fish that probably would have bumped them up there around the 25, around the cut line. So I feel like they can get it together tomorrow and bump in there and make the cut. For y'all that aren't familiar with this, the Midwest Crappie Alliance, they have one tournament a year typically. And they try to bring everybody in from anything you fish, and they have last year they had it at Saginaw Bay, which I don't think they necessarily had the draw they wanted.
No.
The year before that they had it at Old Hickory in Tennessee, right outside Nashville. This year they had it on Pickwick, which is the Tennessee River, and next year they'll have Logan Martin, Alabama.
Sure, that's good.
They'll have a hell of a turnout for that one.
That's good, man. I'm glad. And I like to see tournaments succeed. Especially them because I got emails from I forget his name. He emailed me all summer. I mean, he stays on top of it. Let's see if I can find it.
I'm gonna jump.
Daniel Elko.
Yeah, he's the one that's running the show. Let me jump on this right here, Shane, right quick while you're looking at that.
Go ahead.
Garmin Side View Crappie Hound. If I have the number set for 4, is that 4 miles an hour? It's supposed to be comparable to your speed. I always go 1 mile an hour above it. If you've got the newer transducer and you're on the newest update for Garmin for Side View, you can go in. There's an auto feature for you, Crappie Hound. Put on auto and you'll get a way better picture. It will adjust your scroll speed to the speed of your boat.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be good. I wonder what marina they're gonna come out of.
Where you talking about? I'm sure they go to Lincoln Landing. I mean, I don't. It's way too fancy for them not to go out of it if they go to Logan Martin. That's just my opinion. They'll probably use the BJCC as their conference area, which is kind of located away from there. But
Brian Gibson said, "I finally got on here, guys. Appreciate all the help and info you fellas supply us other fishermen with. He'll be in Demopolis in a few weeks, jerking lips. I got to go there Saturday." So,
hey, Carlos. Oh, that's a good buddy of ours of the show right there. Hey, Carlos. Just don't guide on the lake for the next upcoming year, and you can fish that tournament.
mm-hmm.
I've seen he's been catching some bags that Carlos has. So I don't know if he's ever turned them to fish before. This one is a really kind of it's a really friendly tournament to fish in. It's not like some tournaments can be dog eat dog cutthroat. That Midwest Crappie Alliance is a lot of fun to fish. Everybody's supportive. So if you wanted to try one, it's coming to your home lake.
That's gonna throw Ryan out. He won't be able to fish that one either.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to say that, but I didn't mean to click on it. Yeah, I wasn't trying to click on it, but I did.
Oh, that's all right, heck, man. I appreciate everybody asking questions. But we take all, Alabama is a great place to fish, especially in the fall. So as the water cools down, I talked to John today. He was catching them. He was really catching them. He was fired up because the water cooled. He said them fish are being super aggressive.
It's probably one of the best bites I've ever fished this morning. And I told Shane that.
Yeah, he told me it. I called him. We're actually now going to that too, John. I got a little story to tell you about the sturgeon thing. But I was talking to John. He's like, man, he said, they're on fire. I said, right. He said, watch this. And I heard him. He said, there's a school right there. He said,
there's a little school right there. I said, watch this. I ain't even got a daggum second guess it. One of them's going to eat. Wow. It was just.
Yeah, it was crazy. But back in September, I had to look at the date and everything. September the 20-something. I had Al Black and David was fishing with me, and we were at Miller's Ferry. And, there's spoonbills jumping all over the place that time of year. And I look down, see a fish swimming on top of the water coming right at me. I mean, it's not this deep. And I look down. I said, that is and me and David said it at the same time. I said, that is a darn sturgeon. And it was a sturgeon, probably 3 feet long. And you could really see his head shape and the crazy side dimples they have and those tentacles on the bottom. I seen it plain as day. I couldn't get my phone out fast enough because I didn't want to hit the trolling motor. And I called today. John was telling me, they have signs to report it, from Cleveland down. And so I called today and they emailed me. Some guy's supposed to reach out to me tomorrow. They actually really interested in it because I've never seen one. I'm 50 years old. I've never seen one in the water. I've seen pictures. But it was interesting. Kind of caught us off guard. I wasn't sure who was with me. I called Al today. So, yeah, that was us. So I had 2 other guys look straight down at it.
Clinton, that's good. You got that, Shane?
What's that? I will.
All right. Clinton, I don't know how long it takes to do the Alabama safety course, but you got to have it to come to Alabama fish. You're supposed to. I know you've been skating the system. They'll get your butt. I'm telling you, I know some guys have been ticketed before. The thing that sucks about the Alabama safety course is a lot of the things that or ones you go to use, they make you watch the whole video before you can go on to the next thing to take the test. Clinton,
is that different than my boater's license, John?
No, you're good, Shane. It's just out-of-state guys. Yeah.
Okay.
Clinton, shoot me a message. I'll tell you a secret about that. Just text me.
Yeah. Just text me, Clinton. I know I took my boater test years ago. Studied in the hallway and took it.
The hard way, boys. The hard way.
Yeah. Hey, I was young, man. My granddaddy sent me up there and told me not to come out until I had through that test. I forget how old I was. I had to sit in there in that little book, look at the buoys and the diver buoys and all that stuff. I remember it's been a long time ago. There we go. Crappie crane always comes through. Finally seeing some 60-degree water temps. So let's talk about what to expect and look for in the late fall, winter pattern. Great question, man. It's coming. Tell them kind of, John, what you're going to start seeing a little bit as the water starts cooling off, especially in November, before Thanksgiving.
Well, if his water temperature is, finally seeing some 60.
He's in Georgia. I guess he's talking about,
Okay, it's cooler over there by him. You're gonna see a lot of schooling fish. Fish are gonna orient with brush, but be out toward the channel edges or in the channel, just schooling around. Hey, side image, find you some bait, and like you start seeing a bunch of bait or start seeing some big marks on side imaging, drop the trolling motor and start fishing from there, because the fish are gonna orient with bait. They're going to be where the bait is, and they'll get in those big schools and just roam and stay near bait and just go in big roaming schools where the bait is. Some of them will go deeper and get on deep structure. I mean, to the point, like I've caught some before that are deep enough that you would kill them, bringing them up. Shallow and I caught some when it was cold that were in 35, 40 foot of water, and we brought them up. The eyes are blowed out.
I remember that.
I mean, some 2-pounders. I mean, it sucked, smoking a big fish like that. But what are you going to do? Just throw it back for turtles to eat it? I mean, I guess we could have quit catching fish, but that wasn't really an option for us because we were both away from home, staying at an Airbnb.
Tell everybody, John, how those bigger fish get in those wolf packs and stuff, and be looking for those instead of big schools. Once you
all right. So a lot of times
that makes a big difference what you're looking for.
It does. So say you see a pack of 40, 50 fish running together, and you can, if you are using forward facing sonar, you can do this. They're all the same size. You pop one or two of them out of it, 10-inch fish. Keep going, looking for those onesies, twosies that are away from them. And that's going to be your bigger fish. They'll get away from those fish, those smaller fish, and be together. The bigger fish will, and it might just be two of them. You might, I want to keep hitting these fish. That's only if you want to catch big fish. Me personally, I'm wanting to catch fish. I will run sometimes and try to catch just big fish, but I just like catching fish.
Me too, John. I'm everybody's like, they'll make comments, I only keep 12, 13-inch fish. And I'm like, man, okay, man, I'm not a trophy crappie fisherman. Don't get me wrong. But I'm like you. I like to just get on the big schools, and especially when you're carrying somebody, because if you can ever get them fired up, they can have a lot of fun. But then you can always chase those 1s and 2s and, stuff like that. So, yeah.
Hey, buddy, it's coming. Crappie Hound is coming. It's going to cool. I mean, this morning, I'm only like 2 hours above you. So this morning it was 70, here. And, as the day goes on, it's going to heat up a little bit, but the bite's going to get a lot better when the temps get lower down there. Because where he's at is a majority black crappie. And,
oh yeah. Chris Sale said he wasn't being a smart ass. He said I wasn't being a smart ass when I asked if he was cold, trying to figure out how far north you went. There you go. Oh, John didn't take it. No, he went.
No. I don't think it was him.
He wasn't taking it being a smart ass. He was just laughing because they were bundled up. Because I thought it was an old picture because him and Jess were, but those lakes, man, Seminole, you follow it. That wind is unreal. If it blows a little bit, people don't, people that fish it know.
Here's my deal. If I get out of the truck and I'm the slightest bit a little cold, my feet don't get cold, but my body will. So
right. You lost the weight too. So that's
I went in shorts and I put on my bibs, a hoodie, and a jacket. And hell, if you're running, it don't matter if it's 70 degrees that morning and you're running 50 miles an hour on a boat, you're going to be cool.
Well, your body temperature drops 1 or 2 degrees, you never recover, man. Especially.
Yeah, but I'm just saying 70 degrees in the morning you're going to be cold running 50 miles an hour on a boat. And honestly, I'll tell you what we did. We put in on the north side, and I didn't even check up till we got out to the main river. That was my plan. You know, I've got stuff that was in the creek we put in on, and I just shagged out there till I got almost to the river and then stopped in. But what was kind of crazy, we came back in, and I said, let me check a couple of these things. We already had our limit and everything, and we stopped, and I just checked some stuff that was in the creek, and it was loaded too. So, yeah, Lake Eufaula, Alabama right now, if you want to catch some fish, that's the spot to go.
Oh, it's loaded with fish, man. I see my buddy Clayton Kelly's posting on here. I wonder why Logan was getting done before the coffee got cold. They're fishing those green lights up there at Smith before daylight, I'm sure. So.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that's what they've been doing. But, hey, he's talking about up fishing at Smith. That's awesome. That's a good rule of thumb. Take 10 degrees off posted temp on water's rule of thumb. You're exactly right. I would agree with that, too.
Yeah.
I mean.
Like that morning we put in, I think it was like probably mid-50s, somewhere in there.
Oh, yeah.
60s.
Hey, I tell you, last fall I weighed 280, and now I weigh 240. And I promise you, I get colder now than I did. I mean, I know I'm going to pay for it. I'm trying to stay right at 250 all fall, or I won't freeze to death. So I guarantee you. Actually, what Chris is saying. Asked last week about the pulse blinking. You fixed it. I plugged the trolling motor Garmin into the front unit for no good reason. I unplugged the built-in transducer and it fixed it. Cool. I remember him talking about that last week.
Yeah, you had too much sonar.
Oh, yeah.
You had sonar on top of sonar is what it was, bud. Yep.
Tony said, I hate to mention the creek, but there's one north of Georgetown right now. Hey, man, that place is full of fish, Tony.
Yeah, I mean, wherever you go.
My buddy Tim said I've been catching them up around Shallowwood. The creek shad is schooled up around it, and they're up in there. He's talking about the Warrior River. I'm sure he's talking about Bankhead. That's where Tim fishes up this way. So I'm glad he's catching them. Sure. William said I keep a winner. Hey, William, hey, you like to eat like I do, man. I fight that food demon as much as anybody.
Look at this shit, eh?
That's Clayton's on his card now.
That's funny.
He said, hey, man, I dropped 30 and my hormonal wife is free. Listen, guys, look, John will tell you, keep you a change of clothes in your boat in the wintertime, put them in a Ziploc bag, a waterproof bag, because you don't ever know if you're going to get wet. You may fall. Somebody may go in. You may have to go in and get them. Like I said, I bought me the float suit. What's the float suit we got, John? My mind just went blank.
Wind Rider.
Wind Rider. I'm sorry. Yeah, Wind Rider's float suit. And I tell you, it better be cold. You put that thing on. I'm just going to go and tell you. It better be cold. John has a lighter suit, and I need to order me one. That float suit, you have to wear literally a T-shirt and some shorts underneath it when it's 20 degrees. I mean, I'm not exaggerating.
If you want to buy something from Wind Rider right now, they got a bunch of sales going on. You can get 6 shirts. All right, so you get buy 3, get 3 free. And on top of that, if you could use Falmer, FOLMAR Fishing 10 and get an extra 10%. So,
that's right. That's good. Yeah, I know they make some great stuff.
So you're basically getting, I don't know what the math on that will be, but you're getting 3 shirts at half price and then 10% off of that. So Boris, there you go, Clint. Yep, that's the one. That's the one that Shane and I used, the Boris float suit.
That's what I've got one. And man, let me tell you, buy some hand warmers. Believe it or not, I use the cheap paintball mask. That's what I use running up and down that river when it's cold. You can breathe in them. You get them on Amazon for nothing. I have those in the boat. I've got that big center console, and a lot of times, I'll try to get somebody in there if they can get in with me and tuck in. But
really,
what's that?
Really, y'all get like that?
Oh yeah. Hey, it don't bother me none. It don't bother me none at all. Somebody can get right in there. Hey,
Oh
yeah,
man, I wish Jessica would have been on just then.
hey, yeah, you
She
got to
would
watch
have
that,
got.
man.
Got a sleeping bag. I said we got a sleeping bag for two.
No, that center console mine is big, so. But John's got a dual console boat, so he knows. I mean, they believe it.
She would never have another boat without a
You know, my
console.
I tell people this as it's not really a joke. My tough days are over. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. Been there, done that. I try to use my head a little bit because, like I said, you get cold, man, or if anybody gets cold in the boat. I've had, guys and their wives get in a boat, they have leggings on, and I'm like, man, you got any pants to put on? They're like, no. I said, well, I got some bibs. You need to put them on because it's going to be cold. They don't know. So I've got a couple of those heated jackets. I've got a couple of those heated vests. I've got a Milwaukee heated jacket and a heated vest. So,
Crappie Crane, that's a great point about the battery heated jackets of the bomb, but don't let your wife adjust yours. So she bought me one. I couldn't see the adjustment on it. And I said, cut my vest on. I'm getting a little cold. She puts me on high. I feel like I was getting like burns on my body. I said, what have you got my vest on? She starts giggling. And she's like, I got you on low. I said, there's no way.
Nah, you got you on Furno.
Yeah, she had me on high. And
she had you on Furno. Clayton's talking about the Wise Choice baits. He's been using some of them. I see them right there. They do make some good baits. As soon as I get through beating them fish up on the lake, I'm going to veil out that bait I've been throwing, John, at you and I. I think you got me to get them. I can't remember. I'm gonna wait a couple of trips before I unveil those baits. They're not no secret, but they sure do eat them, son. Woo. Especially down in Florida. Man, they eat them. Let's see. Yeah, hey, there ain't nothing wrong with a grinder face shield. If you can wear those, hey, I'm telling you, my tough days are done, Andy. Whatever. Back when we used to run them fast boats, we had full face helmets,
Oh, that motorcycle helmet is a game changer when it's cold running.
Yeah, man. I've been down there when it's 15, 16 degrees, and hey, I'm not playing.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Last year, we were out there in what was it, Arkansas?
Y'all went to Texas. Y'all went to Texas and Arkansas.
We went to Texas and Arkansas and Louisiana. We were in Arkansas. I put that daggone motorcycle helmet on and rode out. Hey, it was real rough, and I had icicles hanging under the gunnel. Shane saw it. I sent him a picture.
Yeah. I remember. That was January, was it January?
January. I had icicles hanging under the gunnel. Yep.
It was January. He went duck hunting's great.
It was terrible.
Hey, he was out there fishing.
When you in Arkansas and you the only boat out there, you're a dumbass.
You're like, hey man, something's wrong.
We woke up that morning and I went out there and I was having to like pry the lids open to my boat. And I come back in and I said, Jessica, you ready? She said, I'm not going. And I said, well, all right, you're not going. So we had to take to keep our lithium batteries warm. We took electric blankets and put in the boxes back there to keep the lithium batteries warm because they kept wanting to shut off. But that was kind of a first for me. Electric blankets in the battery boxes.
Yeah, that's when you put the heater and made the TP. Wasn't it?
I did. No, that was a different time.
That's a different time at your house. That's right.
Yeah, but the electric blankets that was a big deal. That worked. Because those lithiums won't charge. If
below 30. That's right. Below 30 degrees, we're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Some lithium batteries now have heaters built in them, John. I've seen people do that.
Some of them, they got a sleeve. Yeah, you can buy sleeves to go around to heat them. Yeah, we started out with the heating pads, trot, but they wasn't cutting it.
Hey, that is something. Especially when you're dealing with that.
Yeah, and you're 8 or 9 hours from home.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, and you're running that trolling motor too, looking for those fish. It won't be long. It'll be upon us, man. We don't have but what 20. How many? We ain't got long for Thanksgiving. I mean, 26 days, something like that. I forget how many days. It's pretty short. That's what Jamie says. Jamie says that's when I stay home because my line freezes on the reel and my fingers.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're that far away from home, the last thing I want to do is like sit there where we're staying. I'm wanting to.
Yeah, I go. Hey, what temp do they shut off? Bubba, they don't ever shut off, man.
No, he's talking about the
the
batteries.
Oh,
Bubba, I think around 30-ish, they'll get where they won't charge anymore. So you gotta heat them back up. I've gone to the point before I've taken them out of the boat, taken them inside where I was staying and charged them, which is super aggravating. But
oh yeah, I think you done that. John built him a little teepee or something. I remember.
I did one time. One time I took a blanket,
yeah,
and then put an electric heater under the blanket and opened my compartments and warmed the compartments, which was probably this one stupid, but it was a ceramic heater. It wasn't one of the ones.
Yeah, it wouldn't start a fire. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fine. Those are fine. And the bad thing is when you go on trips like that, you've been in the cold, so you don't have a really good charge. I mean, John's batteries are like mine. You can fish several days, but when that thing gets down, you want to charge it. So, hey, it's coming. You got to be prepared. With Alabama, we don't have to fool. We don't get it that much. But when you go out there to Arkansas and Texas and all, you're going to get it. So, I love fishing in the cold. Everybody knows I do. I mean, I've been the last couple of years, the coldest day of the year, I'm going fishing. So that's exactly right.
Chad, how's your brother doing? I still thank him again and again for letting me keep my boat at his house. I was up fishing with Tim and Shiloh, and had to meet Jessica in Birmingham for a concert. And
that's right.
Chad's brother lives right there on the way and let me keep my boat at his house, so I didn't have to worry about dealing with it.
Was that Sturgill concert?
It was. Oh yeah, you know it. She had to go see her some Sturgill.
That's right. Ready for the pleasure boaters to be gone. Yeah, they're gonna be gone here soon. This is about the last hurrah here, buddy. They might be around Halloween. That's gonna be about it. So. Blake McDaniel, are y'all running lithium batteries for your trolling motor? Yeah, we are.
1,000%.
Yeah, Blake, it's sad to know, and you can buy one of the best lead batteries, gel batteries you want. You will not get hardly 2.5 years out of them now. Especially us that we use them so much. So everybody's running lithium.
Here's another thing, Blake. What I'll start doing this time of year when the fish start schooling is I'll get on that trolling motor and I'll run that thing out to 130, 140 feet, sometimes further than that. And I'm running wide open on that trolling motor.
Looking for those stars.
Left, right. I'm looking for a school, looking for a school. See the school, stop, fish them. They get burned out on me. Go again, running wide open, looking for a school. And you will smoke a trolling motor battery system like that. So
I've got a big 36-volt lithium, and hey, I've ran it down. Don't think I hadn't. And I got 250s in there for backups and 100. I've got plenty of batteries. But hey, once you go lithium, man, it's not just a weight advantage. It helps you in the rear of your boat too, Blake. Backwash of the water when you let off the motor, you don't have near that weight in the back. It really does. Well, you're talking about losing 100, 150 pounds. So.
I need to bring up something here in a second. I want to make sure I
go ahead.
Word it correctly. But
Chris
ahead.
said I caught Tim Pentecost trying to single up with me a few times in that center console boat of his. I wonder if he's paying that child support.
There's something about that center console, boy.
Hey, here we go. We're going to get started now.
All right, guys. I did something recently, and I really want to talk about it. got my boat wrapped again, the new boat, the 522, and I talked to Eric Cagle where he gets his boats wrapped at. He recommended these guys, and I just want to say great things about them. TDW Graphics in Elmore, Alabama, close to Montgomery, right above Montgomery. It's not very far. But TDW Graphics wrapped my boat, did an excellent job. I dropped it off on a Monday and picked it up on a Tuesday. They turned me around like that. It was either a Tuesday or a Wednesday. I dropped it off one day and picked it up the next day. That's TDW Graphics in Elmore, Alabama. Hey, I don't have any affiliation with them other than them doing a great job for me. I highly recommend them. They did wonderful work. If you ever want to check my boat out. My boat's a 2001 522 Ranger. You ought to see what it looks like right now. It's amazing.
That's the way to go, guys. So re-gel coating and re-blah, blah, blah. The boats are fine. They just look dull, and people try to bring them back. And, hey, get the thing wrapped, man. I mean, you can pick any color, and, hey, it saves the boat. And they look.
And they can do it. They can do anything. They can print anything. Shane Jones is a wimp and put on side of your boat.
That's right. Yeah. They can print anything they can download. You're exactly
They do whatever you want to do to the side of the boat.
That's the way to do these older Rangers and stuff. Or you got a aluminum boat that that's getting faded, or
it's got to be, or if it's slick sided.
Right. Yeah. Mine's rough. That's just the coating on mine. So.
Yeah.
I've knocked a bunch of it off over the last 3 years, but the bottom I don't know what they put on the bottom of mine, but it's tough. I have no idea what they put on it. I need to ask them. But yeah, lithium is the way to go. I mean, I will tell y'all that. So what baits you still throwing at 16th, John, most of the time?
Yeah, that's all. Well, you fall, we had to throw some heavier stuff. There were some fish down like 18, 19 feet deep.
Yeah.
And so we threw some 8s on that. But other than that, it was good. I mean, 16ths, like if they were higher up, the fish were, we still threw 16ths. But today, all I threw was 16ths.
What color
I just feel like I honestly just feel like I get more finesse out of it.
What colors you throwing? Dirty milk still?
Yeah. And that's just monkey milk with a little black in it. It's been really good, man. In all honesty, I throw whatever I've got, on there.
He told me this morning. He said it don't matter.
No, I had a friend the other day. She brought. I have never seen any baits like that before, and heck, it was still on there. I just threw it until they ate it off there.
There you go. James Trott's interested in the wrap. What's it cost for a wrap? I don't know. John knows. We got the message.
Yeah,
John.
hit me up, Trot. I'll tell you, it will hurt your feelings a little bit, but
I know I don't want to do it.
Everybody talks about the color. I say it's the motion of the ocean.
It's hard to get the boat wrapped when it's wet every chance I get. And I hear you, buddy. Especially they do a pretty quick job though.
Hey, they'll wipe that bad boy down with rubbing alcohol and have you out of there, bud.
They do. Hey, they've got it figured out, no doubt about it. Them people that do that wrapping, they can have it, because I've had to put decals on the side of my boat, man. You're sitting there with a squeegee and a little razor knife, making sure you don't get bubbles. I guarantee you, it takes some talent to do that. For sure. Let me make sure I ain't missed no questions, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in here. We always get a good crowd, good questions. Hey, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I got a guide trip in the office Saturday. All I got to do is sell the Wi-Fi. There you go.
Hell yeah, Trot.
There you go. You can do it, James.
Just cook her a good meal, and I don't know. I'm a horse.
There you go. Carr's been catching some fish. Good evening, guys. Just got done cleaning a good mess. Carr's been going fishing a good bit here lately.
He has been doing well too. Hey, I want to put this up right quick, Shane. I'm sorry. I did the same thing you did.
Click on it.
Chad, even if I get 5 years on lithium batteries, I guess he means buy them every 5 years. All right. So it's been 5 years now for me since I bought some MillerTech batteries. I still got them. I have gosh, we're finna go down a rabbit hole probably, but people say, y'all supposed to put a cranking lithium on them.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
Whatever, blah, 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 blah. I have 2 MillerTechs in parallel. One of them's cranking, and I've had 0 issues. All right. Shane, let's count how many Yamaha engines I've been through. I had a 115 on an 18-foot crappie series.
That's right.
I had a 200 on a X19 Express. I've had this all the same batteries going in each boat now. I've had the same batteries went in a 521 Ranger.
Right.
And now they're in a 522 Ranger with a 250.
Yeah, I'm cranking with a lithium too.
So I'm just gonna tell you,
they rig them every day, but I think Yamaha owns a lead battery company, and they don't.
You can't go in these forums and this YouTube and watch this bullshit. I hate to say that.
That's exactly what it is. It is.
And say, oh, they say don't do that. Hey, if you're dealing with a dealer that's that daggone nitpicky, you probably need to find somebody else to deal with.
Exactly. I've got an Ionic cranking. I think it's 1,100 cranking amps. It don't weigh nothing. It's that big. I mean, I've had it. I ran it in my other boat and ran it in this one. So,
all right, Jamie, I'm not getting off the Mercury work. I don't do Mercury stuff, so I don't know, buddy.
They may have a ticking time bomb in it.
Yeah, they might.
I think Corey may have a Mercury on his boat. I'm not sure.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah, man. Don't fall for that because they say overcharge and all this other stuff. And I read all kinds of stuff. I'm like,
that's 4 boats and 4 different motors, no issues. So,
yeah, he got a 150 cars right there. There you go, Jamie. I knew he did. He got a new Vexus.
All these little internet trolls get on there, and all they're doing is they're miserable sitting at their desk, typing on a little computer, looking at forums, wishing they were fishing, and they don't know nothing about what's going on in the real life world with boats.
I get comments on this page all the time. I went off on a guy a little bit earlier. He's got 225 friends, a Green Bay football helmet, no fishing pictures, and he's on dog somebody for using live scope and all this stuff. I was like, man, you ain't got nothing better to do than hate on somebody's page, man.
They on that little laptop.
Hell yeah, man. 12 volts is 12 volts.
Hey, Shane, they on that laptop. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Shoot that jig.
I posted some stuff about using a 30-second jig, and I do use it all the time. And people were like, well, you can put a split shot and use it all the time. Hey, there's certain times you have to throw an eighth, a quarter, and really get with those fish when they're moving deep. I mean, like you said, at least follow. I mean, if I can fish a 16th, I'm going to fish a 16th 100% of the time, if I can get it to them and they're not too deep. But like James is saying, 12 volts is 12 volts. That alternator on that boat, and the crazy thing is
the crazy thing is, if you'll look at where it's actually charging, if you ever watch one that's charging an engine, it's at like 13.6 to 14.
Exactly. You're bad. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So don't hit me with, oh, the new Yamahas, they charge. No. Look.
I think they were worried about it first in offshore stuff when you're running 100 miles. I don't know. I really don't know. All I know is like John's been running one for 5 years. I've been running one for 4 years. we would never tell anybody anything that was messing anybody's boat up or do
Hell,
whatever. I mean,
I think the Militech's got a 5-year warranty on it. I mean, I'm right there at the crest of, having to get another one. I guess I mean, I haven't had any issues.
Mine are 10 years, and I think it's going to be prorated after so long. So you could probably prorate it after 5 years, I'm sure.
I've got Militechs and Dakotas.
Right.
Dakotas are running my trolling motor, and the Militechs are running my cranking. I've got one that's a cranking battery in parallel with another 100 amp hour. So
yeah, I got a Dakota that you got me, John, from Andalusia. That's what's running my trolling motor. Then I got all Onyx, besides that. But man, you can get batteries off Amazon. A lot of people run those Wise batteries. Nothing wrong with those.
That's my backups. Hey, Wayne, where are you at, Wayne Edgeworth? What's the average water temp now? He's asking.
He fishes a lot down in Martin in South Alabama. He's from South Alabama, so.
Oh, he is. Okay, well, I'm in South Alabama, and I had like this morning. I was on the phone with Shane around 7-ish, 7:30-ish, 8-ish, and it was 70 degrees. So
it's not going to be long. I mean, it's supposed to warm up a little bit, but there you go. James Trot sells you the LI lifetime batteries. What did he call it? They're good batteries. Never heard nothing bad about them. Powerhouse Lithium, they make good batteries too. I mean, to be honest, they probably all come from the same factory guy. They just put it in different cases. I mean, if you want to keep real about it, I mean, there's a lot of good.
Shane, I'm gonna go try a little water. I hadn't fished in. Probably been like 7 months.
Mitchell, yeah, that's where Wayne fishes a lot. Mitchell.
Good deal. Well, it probably 70-ish, 72-ish there, but now I'm gonna try a little spot I hadn't tried in a while.
I don't even know about this, guys.
The fish bit really well today, so I might give him a little shot and see.
There you go. Like I said, I'll probably try to hunt since all them deer's piled in. I got to have some hamburger. I might try to hunt tomorrow evening, and then I got a trip at Demopolis Saturday. I had a trip Sunday, and it's supposed to rain. The guy kind of called me, said he didn't want to fish in the rain, so I was like, hey, that's cool. I'll go fishing Sunday anyway. So I told him the rain's not going to stop me. They said it's going to heavy rains, and it says possibly a ½ inch. Now, how much heavy rain can you get and still get a ½ inch, John?
Oh no, it's called put your wind rider suit on.
Exactly. Hey man, invest in a good rain suit, guys, and treat it. I show you that water treatment stuff. I just got through treating mine last show. It's hanging up, ready to go. Treat those things, man. It's real reasonable. The night cleaner, you spray it, hang it up. Make sure you're outside when you hang it up because that was stuff.
If you don't have wind and you don't have lightning, you just pretty much just fishing and a little bit of
Hey, and I had some great days in the rain. Great days. Nobody's in your way. Sure ain't gonna mess my hair up. So, ain't gonna mess my hair up at all. 7 years.
You don't have to have the dapper down when you come off the water.
No, man. And I usually wear flip flops like John, but hey, I got some little rain boots I'll put on, some little half boot things I'll put on. John's got a pair of those too. And man, just be prepared. Cool.
Shit, no, I wear shrimp boots.
That's what I'm talking about, shrimp boots.
Oh yes. Yeah.
The little white boots you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had somebody one time said, "Are you in a marching band?" Because I had a new pair of shrimp boots. I said, "No, these are shrimp boots. I just don't have them broke in yet."
Lord.
She said, "Are you in a marching band?"
Fish are already ready. Hey, you're right, Roger. I've always heard that when I'm old man. They don't know it's raining. They don't know the wind's blowing. So Andy's asking some crazy. Listen what Andy's asking. I heard 63 water temp at I don't know what WP is. But also, how can I make a 40 horse boat faster? Someone shaves heads, but that's only 2-stroke. What can you do to 4-stroke, man? I wouldn't know.
How can I make a boat faster? I don't know about that, buddy.
I wouldn't know either. I don't think you can. You can't. 40. I don't think so.
Hey, if you got a 40 Merc, there's a lot of stuff out there by those Mercs. They tune those things.
Man, them little boats run now. So, hey.
Well, they do a lot of stuff. Those Mercs, carb kits and stuff like that. I'm not a gearhead, or I'll be. I wish I
Me
could help.
neither. Yeah, I wish I could. You have to teach us something. West Point. Okay, thank you, Andy. That's what he's talking about. West Point out there going towards GA. Man, that hour done flew by that fast.
Unfortunately, I have to go to over Callaway Gardens. I say unfortunately.
Y'all stay tuned, and we're kind of undecided if we're gonna have a show next week. I'm gonna be hunting in Illinois. John's got some stuff he's got to do too. So
yeah, it's gonna be on Shane. It's gonna be on Shane.
I may be able to, guys. I'm not sure. I don't know what my signal's gonna be like where I'm going hunting in Illinois, but if we do, great. If we don't, we'll be back. But I'll keep everybody updated. Y'all just pay attention to the page. Like I said, I plan on going fishing. Everybody be safe. Where you kill switch and your safety harness when you're hunting and all that good stuff. I made a point. I've been putting safety harnesses in all my tree stands. So anybody that hunts, I'd be sure to wear it because it doesn't take one little slip. So
keep your powder dry.
Keep the powder dry. That's right. But hey, if you get out Sunday, wear your rain suit. Buy you a good rain suit. They're not cheap, but invest in a good rain suit and treat that thing. So.
Yeah, if you need one, holler at me. I'll point you in the right direction.
Exactly. And get you a good rain suit and treat it, carry some change of clothes. Everybody's gonna get that little bit right here when you don't zip it all the way up. It's great. It's a good time to catch fish. The fish is transitioning, like John said, they're getting schooled up. It's a good time to catch a lot of fish. So thank all our sponsors, Piggly Wiggly, Power Breaks, Andalusia, Alpha, Gerber Collision. Appreciate all them guys. I had to go to Pig 2 or 3 times this week. Chris was like, "You back again?" I'm like, "Yeah, I gotta cook and stuff." So appreciate all our sponsors. Appreciate Chad at Power Breaks again. But y'all have a good weekend. You too, Bill Lolly. Thank y'all. Everybody stay safe, and we'll see y'all next Thursday. Thank y'all.
See y'all.